Hey everyone, it's Haley, and in this video I'm going to discuss some changes that I think could turn Beatstar around, as it obviously hasn't been doing great this past year or so. And I think the community has been asking for a lot of these too. So the first, and in my opinion the most important one, is lower the deluxe card cap. It's been 100 since December 2022, the whole time deluxes have existed, which is honestly absurd. It costs so much money to own every song, and I think it should go down to at least 50, but the more the better. Maybe 30 or 35 like the Journey song boxes. And yep, here it is. Currently I have 59 out of 100 cards. 4 more songs to get this season. 2 being season songs, the other 2 being from the most recent deluxe drop of 3. And yep, the only thing that's going to help me get there is events. I'm expecting to get another one tomorrow, as a Beat Chaser just ended today. And tomorrow's Tuesday. Usually events do come around this time of the week. But yep, that's really the main thing saving us, is events and maybe tour passes. Really does kind of take a while, and it gets annoying. If they brought it down to like 50 or fewer, I would easily have a box. Well, more than that, I would probably have all of the songs already. Or I definitely would, actually. And actually I have a case to open right now, so now I have 63 out of 100, but still, you get the point. It's frustrating and annoying and needs to be fixed ASAP. And speaking of deluxes, the next one is getting free continues in the intro and having to spend less gems on deluxes in general. Currently the numbers for standards are in this order: 3, 5, and 8, and for deluxes 5, 8, and 10. And obviously you get free continues in the intro for standards. I guess it's not a huge difference, but definitely noticeable and quite problematic, especially with swipe-intensive charts that are constantly confusing us and unregistering. And we all know the unregistered taps and swipes, stuff like that, the glitching in general, has been a problem for a super long time now. I kind of get it pretty badly, like every day, but it's not like I can never play the game, it's just annoying. So, I think it's hard to fix because there are so many different devices, they all work differently, but if we could just find a fix, that would be amazing. You know? And looking at this, I'm going to play standard and deluxe for you all, so you can see how many gems I need to use. I have a good amount of them right now, so I'm good to waste some, even though I still don't want to. So, obviously I'll mess up on purpose. We've got Encompass here, one of my favorite standard extremes. And as you can see, you get a free continue in the intro. I'll play this for you all, some extra entertainment. And if I mess up in stage 2, I have to use 3 gems. And it doesn't matter what stage you mess up in, the numbers will stay the same. Unless it's the intro, of course. Same for deluxe. If I swipe the wrong way here, I gotta use 5. And if I mess up here, I gotta use 8, which is the cap. Again, I'll just keep playing it for extra entertainment. See, if I mess up again, it's still 8. And it will stay that way, no matter how many continues you need. Alright, so that was still a pretty good score. Plus, I've re-perfected this many times. So, yep, again, free continue in the intro. Then it goes 3, 5, and 8 for the third continue, and however many others you need. And for deluxe, I'm going to go with the Motherlode, another one of my favorites. Been playing both of these every day recently. So, even if I mess up in the intro, I gotta use 5 gems. And again in the intro, I gotta use 8 already, which is the standard cap. Kind of embarrassing, right? Frustrating. And if I actually mess up because of an input bug, I gotta use 10. 10 gems. As long as I don't get more input bugs, again, I'll keep playing through it for extra entertainment. Even if I'm doing very terribly. I've actually gotten decent at this one, though. Pretty good, actually. So, yep, if I mess up again, gotta use 10, which is the cap. My nails are making noises and they're not even that long. Sorry. I keep mine short. Although they could use a little trim right now. Alright, that's okay. As long as it's diamond. So as you can see there, the numbers are not the same. And they definitely should be. The cap being 10 is a bit ridiculous, honestly. Probably not like the worst it could possibly be, but Yep, the worst in this game, so that's not good. When deluxes are already a pain to get. Please, Space Ape, fix this. Next, I've seen a lot of people mention that it's unfair to have to work so hard to earn permanent unlimited play, unlike back in the day when you just had to complete the journey. And I don't disagree, but if they lowered the deluxe card cap, I think it would be more reasonable to have to own all standard and deluxe songs to get the permanent UP. This could also decrease the amount of ads in the game. You know, I think about 5 to 10 times a day, you can get an ad to earn one deluxe card, which usually doesn't do a whole lot at all. And also you have to watch an ad when you don't have case slots. When your case slots are full, however you say that. It says no more space when you have to watch ads to play, which is annoying. And they're limited too, I think. I don't know, I think 5 to 10 as well. Really just frustrating, so yeah, that would be nice too. You wouldn't have to watch as many if you had unlimited play. And the card ones are more optional, so yeah, you wouldn't need as many of those either. Now, although I don't currently have all songs in the game, I do have unlimited play that I bought for $5. So yeah, sorry I can't show you that, but I'm sure we've all seen it. And yeah, it's super annoying. I've also seen a lot of people upset about the repetitive multiplayer events, as they don't release nearly as many new rewards as they did back in the day, and instead add songs, banners, etc. that were already in the game. I do agree, but at the same time, I think it's nice for F2P players to get more opportunities, and it's not like max players like myself get nothing. We can still get plenty of deluxe cards, etc. However, if we're maxed out or own everything when the event releases, which has happened quite a bit, it's kind of worthless for us. So it would still be nice if they started adding new songs in those events again, or even replacing tour point spins with gems or something like that. It would be much more useful for those who are already at level 99, and very useful in the long run in general. Again, I can't show you a multiplayer event because there's not a live one right now, or any live event for that matter, but I do have an example in Discord here, just from April 12th, the day the Season 36 current tour pass dropped. We got a Beatstar event. And songs, song boxes, etc. were of course not collected prizes unless you have everything. But the grand prize was Give It To Me, a standard extreme chart that got added to the game in Season 31 Sparkle and Pop. I will actually go to the game and show it to you in my date unlocked. So I'll be right back. So if I go to date unlocked here, you can see like the songs from this season. But if we scroll down, you can see how long ago Give It To Me was. It was a Season 31 song, again, Sparkle and Pop, and it's currently Season 36. So that was just a repeat from 5 seasons ago. Which again is good for F2P, but annoying for us max players. We don't need anything crazy like a new extreme in multiplayer events. Just like cards and normals like they used to do. Not like the most urgent thing, but certainly would be nice. I actually just went ahead and maxed out my banner to discuss this next issue, because I was only 2 levels away anyways. And I'm going to show you how it gives you the tour points, but they don't actually count when you're maxed out. So and they don't transfer over to the next tour pass. So since we were just talking about Give It To Me, I'm going to play that. And hopefully not fail on the swipes. Oh, I swept them both down. Well, we'll get tour points anyway. Whatever. Sorry about that, and that you can't see my taps and touches right now. But see, it gives them to you, but doesn't count towards anything. Just says max level. They just don't count. Which is annoying, obviously, so that would be another nice fix to see. Although, again, not as urgent. And lastly, hold ticks. We all know this has been a problem for basically Beatstar's entire existence, but most of it has been seen in deluxe charts with rail hold swipes, and maybe regular rail holds if you're not super careful. I think it has to be a coding error, and they've already made a small fix, but it's still not enough to be a complete fix. If they do fix it completely one day, I hope other bugs such as the hold swipe problem don't return, or even bugs we've never seen before. We don't want more problems. We want to fix the current problems and just keep it that way. So obviously I can't really show you the standard hold tick bugs, but I can still play a song, maybe just a normal, and get hold ticked. But first I'll show you the deluxe one. So this is Cheap Thrills Deluxe. One of, if not the worst one for hold ticks. So, scrolling through the chart here. Beatscore is a very helpful Beatstar website. Everything Beatstar related you need, basically. So you don't even get to a rail hold swipe. That's just a hold. See, the tick is like you don't have to hold the entire thing. It's pretty early. So those got fixed a long time ago and will hopefully remain fixed. Although it's still very easy to get hold ticked on some songs. Bleed Me Dry, for example. I got hold ticked on both versions of that. And the standard is way worse. So again, you don't even get to a rail hold swipe until stage 3. Right here. See the tick? That That thing that kind of goes across. I don't know how to describe it, but you see it. And see how that's a little bit early? I'm guessing some of these might have it a little bit differently. Oh yeah, that one's way earlier. Just look how bad that is. I mean, the rail hold swipes are worse. Than the regular rail holds, because you have to hold them longer. You gotta swipe late, it's really uncomfortable. And I will play this one for you all as well. But I'm just showing you in Beatstar first. Kind of stays the same. I'm just going to keep scrolling through it until we reach the end. Actually, no, that might take too long, but... kind of important to look at all of them on a chart like this. So the main problem is definitely those rail hold swipes. Actually, let's stop right here when it goes to the final stage. See the max score there? Now, I'm hoping I can reperfect this because it's quite easy to get all perfect plus, but probably going to get hold tick to prove this. So you can see the max stage score there. I'm going to be right back to play it. All right. Actually, I know I'm going to get hold ticked unless something magical happens, because I'm going to swipe the hold swipes like how I would do normal ones. The real hold swipes, I mean. And get all perfect plus. So you can see how bad this is, how much it takes off your points. The chart itself, though, isn't even that bad in my opinion. Just gets annoying with this. Oh, I actually had the max score there. But see, missed some in the final stage there. $74,980 is not $75K. Obviously, that is 20 points off. So yeah, it's pretty awful for hold ticks if you don't swipe late enough and in general. There's proof. I just swiped them like how hold swipes should go. I do have one more idea that's also been mentioned a lot. Definitely not as important as the others, but would still be really nice to see, and that is bring the liked songs filter back. A lot of Max players like myself currently have songs from the country update in their recently liked, because that was the last time the journey was ever updated for all players. I can't remember what songs I liked before that update, but currently I think it's Jolene, Hurricane, and 10,000 Hours. And it would be interesting to see them, again, the songs I had liked before, if they transferred. And there are so many great songs that have been added since then that I would much prefer to see on my profile. Plus it gets boring seeing the same 3 as it's been well over a year now, although it's kind of iconic remembering that update. So looking at the filters, you can see it's just genres and difficulties, no liked songs. And looking at my profile, oh, I made a mistake though, it's Fancy Like Not Hurricane. But regardless, they're all songs from that country journey update. So, yeah, that's kind of the only thing I don't like about how the profiles look right now. I like the separated stats and the most played songs. I like everything like that. So, that's really the only change. A small but great change. Now, in conclusion, I understand that this is kind of a lot to fix, but at the end of the day, it shouldn't be anything too bad. It's not like the game needs to be completely transformed. I've never played a rhythm game quite like Beatstar before, and I mean that in a good way. It's very unique and has made me a few friends and built a great community. It's also made me start my own YouTube channel, which is nearing 300 subscribers. The deluxe update obviously destroyed the game, but focusing on the charts themselves, some of them have given the game some extra thrill. I play the Motherlode Deluxe every day, for example. Even during this time, we've gotten some great quality of life updates, like separated stats for standard and deluxe, and track skins and avatars. I'm not quitting Beatstar, I'm not looking at it negatively. I'm not saying it's become a complete abomination, although it has become kind of a cash grab. I'm saying it has great potential, but urgently needs a few fixes as they could change it forever, and this video is all about discussing those fixes. I hope the recent Beatstar survey means that something actually great is coming. There's still hope because, again, it's not like the game needs to be completely transformed. Just please work on these fixes, Space Ape. So many people have asked, and they're very important. I think the most urgent one is the deluxe card cap, but best case scenario, we'll see all of these changes. The game is really well made, that's the sad thing about all of this. Now, we're nearing 300 subscribers, 15 away, so please consider subscribing and liking the video. It truly means so much and helps in so many ways. And I hope you all enjoyed the video and my content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.